people, were you telling me back again for another watch along? Samir Nazi dropped, blood. You get me? This is what we're doing right now. Gang business. Man said 150 million, but you can't play in the Merseyside derby and that. This is exactly what it is, bro. Exactly what it is. I see man out here, yeah. I see man outside doing cardio comps for Florian, blood. I'm seeing cardio comps. I'm seeing duels and that. I'm seeing pressing comps. I've never seen such a thing. In all my life watching football, I've never seen off-the-ball compilations for someone that's meant to be a creative genius, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Disgusting. And now, what? One of the biggest games on their calendar. He's not playing, bro. This is exactly what it is, bro. Don't listen to these guys, bro. Listen, trust your eyes, guys. Trust your eyes. He's been stinking the place out. He's been stinking it out. Everyone talking about, oh, nah, he's doing loads of things that people aren't seeing. Yeah, well, the manager's not seeing them either. That's why man got dropped. And he gets subbed off every game. You know, like that. Most final third runs in the league. Final third runs. This is what we're doing now. Crazy what? This is what these man be doing. I be seeing fucking compilations of my man doing second and third man pressures and that. Fuck me, bro. Told man's looking like Yossi Benayoun, bruv. I told man he's not a creative player, Florian Wirtz. He never was. He never was. He gets goals. That's what I said. You see, when he played, yeah, the reason why I said I preferred him to Musiala is because he had more end product. Because in Germany, he was getting in the box and scoring. That was it. Do you know what I'm saying? But man ain't no creator. He never been no creator. He makes runs into the box and he was scoring goals, and now he's not scoring goals. And now he's not scoring goals. He looks shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is the reality. And this is the problem. Like, when someone that is known for scoring goals stops scoring goals, you're forced to look at the rest of their game. And that's what be happening with Bellingham and a lot of other people. Like, you see, with goal scorers, you have to analyze them when they stop scoring. I'll be real. That's when you see who they really are, unless they're strikers. If they're strikers, it's a bit different. But if you're a midfielder that scores goals, as soon as you stop scoring goals, I'm like, all right, cool. So what do you do, Raf? What do you do? I think we're finding out what he does, blood. He gets benched. That's what happens. And don't worry, we're still counting this, by the way. We're still counting this game. Do you know what I'm saying? We're still counting it. Man said Merseyside derby in the rain. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man said he's definitely not the player I thought. Nah, he's not the one. He's not the one, bro. He's not the one still. You know what I mean? And the thing is, to be fair, in Germany, they dropped him instead of Musiala, so maybe they know something we didn't. Alright, big up everyone that was in the FIFA stream as well. You lot, to be fair, it peaked at like 1.4k, which is a bit mad. Because, bruv, I don't even play FIFA. I wasn't even going to buy the game, but you lot were saying, oh, you're going to do the career mode. And to be fair, people turned up for it, so, nah, big up. You get me? So, nah, it was calm. But yeah, the gameplay is really good, innit? If you lot are thinking about getting it, get it. I'll be honest. Like, it doesn't play like the other ones, but I played on a different setting. I guess you can play it on a crackhead setting if you want to play it on a crackhead setting. You know what I'm saying? But it was good, man. Bro, I was selling players, bro. Man said blowing the transfer money, bro. Hey, I was selling players, bro. You know what I'm saying? I cleared out the squad. I got rid of all the dead wood, yeah. And I made some good signings. I can't lie. I never needed Greenwood. I never needed him. I just wanted Mason because he was at Man United. You get me? But I didn't need him anyway. My attack was calm. You know what I'm saying? My attack was calm still. It was alright. I showed man in one window, yeah, man could just change the whole team. You see what I'm saying? One window, that's all I needed. So it was calm. I do need more pace in attack, but bro, if the game was more realistic, yeah, then I wouldn't have needed the pace. You get me? Because the way I was moving the ball, yeah, come on now, I can't lie. That nasty Burnley low block, yeah, that ain't realistic. Burnley would have never been able to keep me out. I was moving the ball too well. I would have opened them up eventually, fam. You get me? But I can't lie. That defending was crazy. But yeah, it was a nasty low block still. It really was. It was a nasty low block, man. That City game, I got smoked. But bro, that's when I put the difficulty up. City smoked me. You know them, man. And bearing in mind, I don't play FIFA. So, like, it is what it is. But the gameplay is very good. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very good. I was impressed by it. As someone that doesn't play FIFA really, and I'm a pro guy, bruv. So yeah, it's one of them ones. But nah, it's alright, man. It's alright though, still. But I just need to win the next game and I'm fine. You know them ones. I won my cup game. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? And I didn't lose the Chelsea game. So it's calm. Absolutely calm. Oh yeah, that's what's that minute silence for? Is that for Ricky Hatton as well? Oh no, no, it's Bobby Graham. Who's Bobby Graham, blood? Man said I'm aiming for top four. Bro, that they said I have to. But they said that's my goal. My goal is European football is top four, blood. So that's what I'm aiming for. I ain't gonna win the league. No way. No way am I gonna win the league. Man said I'm a mutant in FIFA. I play max difficulty. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't play FIFA like that. The last FIFA I played was in 2020 in lockdown. And even then, do you know what I mean? I think I was playing more PES than FIFA, if I remember correctly. Yeah, man, I don't play FIFA, man. So, like, I don't know all the buttons, all the off the ball buttons and the jockey and then the third man runs, and I don't know all those buttons. So, I just move the ball around in it and then whatever, bro. You get me? That's what I mean, man. Playing on legendary, bro. I'm playing on world class, bro. And City smoked me 4-0, bruv. So, yeah, it's peak. I'll be honest. Oi, already, bruv. Already. Oi, McAllister ain't started the season too well, you know. I can't lie, bro. I'm watching, you know. I'm watching because I've been done telling people they've been overrated McAllister. You get me? So, it is what it is. I said I play ultimate on career mode. Yeah, see, that's some crackhead thing, bro. That's some crackhead thing. But now I got a lot to learn about the game, innit? Like I don't really understand it, but I'll get there, bro. I'll get there. The more I play it, the more I'll understand. I pick up games quickly, bro. So it is what it is. Kirkes is in midfield at the moment, inverting, bro. That's why FIFA's got that crackhead modern fullback thing where they invert. That's my nut, bro. So McAllister was getting put in Vitinha Pedri debates. Yeah, bro. But you know what Liverpool fans do, bro. I can't lie. McAllister's a good steady player, do you know what I'm saying? But he's like they've made it out now like he's Fabregas or something. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not Fabregas, bro. He's a good Premier League level player, like. That's all he is. He's a Premier League level midfielder. He's no better than that. Oi, Ekatike, bruv. I can't lie, bro. Man's got the Harvey Elliott trim, blood. You know what I mean? He looks a bit mad. But yo, the pace of this game's been really good, you know. Started well. Started good pace. McAllister won the World Cup. So did 20 other people. Might have been more than 20. I don't know how big the World Cup squads are. Man said he won the World Cup. Just because you won the World Cup, that don't mean anything. But that means that you're a wavy baller now because you won the World Cup. Just because you was in the squad. Don't mean shit, bro. So did Enzo. Enzo's a bum as well, like. Enzo's ridiculously poor. Oh, you good feet there, bro. Man like Kirkes, you know. Little jink and that. I can't lie, bro. There's no way Kirkes is nearly 6 foot. I refuse to believe that. The man are doing some WWE height thing, bro. This guy looks like a dwarf. Hey, man said Salt Bay won the World Cup and that. That's crazy. Bruv, they said he's 5'11", bro. But he can't be. I don't care. Spread looks about 5'7", bruv. But they're saying he's 5'11", Kirkes. I've Everton moving the ball, you know. Oi, oi, oi. Unlucky. That Njai brother, yeah. His footwork's crazy still. Yeah, and Njai is a proper baller still. Nah, oi, Dewsbury Hall plays for them. You must know Njai as well. Thingy's not playing, is he? Because he's injured. The centre back. Bro, Everton have started well, bro. Hey, man like Grillo, you know. Hey, ref. How's that not foul? How's that not foul? Oh, yeah, and Tyler Diblin's on the bench as well. Yeah, the pace of this game is mad. I can only imagine what the stadium's like, bro, because when you see the ball moving this fast, you know that it's loud in the stadium. Because them man are playing pure adrenaline at this point. Yeah, Bramthwaite. Bramthwaite's not playing, I don't think. Bramthwaite, I believe, is injured. To be fair, since he's been linked to Man United, actually, no, that might be him there. Since he's been linked to Man United, his forms fell out the window. But yeah, good game so far. For defending. Oi. Yeah, Gakpo probably hasn't had the best start to the season either. To be fair, not many of their players have, bro. That's testament to their ability to get results. I'll be real. Good feet, man. Ekatike is gliding, bro. He's gliding. Bro, Jack Grealish, bro, with the Velcro touch, bro. Yeah, this is gonna be a good game, you know. Yeah, Everton defending very well, bro, and they're just gonna look to transition, innit? Which is fair enough. But yeah, Everton are getting pressure on the ball in the right areas very quick. They're not letting Liverpool get a good angle to put the ball in. Gakpo, good defending. Look, just pressure on the ball. Just pressure on the ball. Yeah, fairs, man. They're defending well, man. I said 200 mil sitting on the bench though. More than Isak converts, bro. That's more than 200. You know what I mean? That's about 250, my brother. You know what I'm saying? More like 250, fam. Yeah, trust me. That's crazy. The fact that you can just have your two record signings just chilling on the bench. It's actually a bit of a mad thing still. Actually a bit of a mad thing. Them man broke the British transfer record two players in a row to sit them on the bench against Everton. I hear it though. I said Kirkes is 5'10", they're saying. That's what I mean. How? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how though? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it at all. But that shows you the average footballer is tall now. Do you know what I'm saying? So tall. They never used to be that tall. Because this bro looks about 5'7", bro. I'll be real. He does not look 5'10". It tells you. Football's just becoming more and more an athlete's game, bruv. Every year it goes by. Now you're getting 6'2", 6'3" wing backs and stuff like that, bro. Football's in the bin. Oi, feet. Oh, he's unlucky, Njai there. He done well, but it was a good enough tackle. It was a good tackle, bro. He'll feel hard done by because he left it on him. Oh, what a finish. Oh, my days. Oh, my days, bruv. Brother, I need to see that again. That was a madness. That was an absolute madness on the half volley. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Brother. Oh, my days. I need to see that again, bruv. But I need to understand what's happening here, bro. Wait, to be... Bruv, did he actually get the ball there, Gakpo? I'm not even sure anymore, bro. That angle doesn't... It's not conclusive. That's a good run. What a finish. Oh, my days. It's a good ball as well. Oh, my. Hey, that's a sick goal, bro. That's a sick goal, bro. I can't lie, bro. He hit that perfectly. Bro, he just kind of clipped the outside of the ball, bro. Like, that was a ridiculous finish, bro. If he connects cleanly, yeah, that goes wide. That was the perfect finish. Fuck me, what a goal that was. Yeah, that's a top class goal, that is. Can't even lie, bro. That's the game done. That's the game done, you would think now, bro. I can't lie. Everton got to come out and try and play, bro. And to be fair, Everton was sitting back and playing on the break anyway. Now they're 1-0 down after 10 minutes, pretty much. It's a madness. That finish was fucked. Yeah, the defending was horrible, but bro, the finish was nuts. And if you see the run, how deep he made the run from, bro, like he just ran by himself the whole time. Crazy. Crazy. Like this. Mental. Absolutely mental, that is. Yeah, Gakpo is dying out there still. He is. But then, bro, they should just put Verts there, bro. I don't know why they just play him on the left. I don't know why they don't just play him on the left. But, bro, mad start, man. That will settle the team, bruv, getting an early goal like that. Nah, bro, that pass was decent, bro. It was a decent pass. I'll be honest, the way he clipped it in there. He clipped the pass in there. I'll be honest, though, yeah. It's like, do you know how difficult it is to actually score that chance? Like, that finish there, yeah. That was such a difficult finish, and he made it look bare easy, like, but that was not an easy finish. Like, he's just chipped the ball, yeah. He's chipped the ball in between the lines, innit? It's not the most difficult pass to execute, but it's a difficult pass to receive, innit? It's a very difficult pass to receive, bro. To strike the ball like that. Look, the ball, because the ball's coming across his body, and he struck the ball and kind of caught it on the way. Because when the ball drops, there's no pace on it. There's no pace on the ball. It almost kind of drops and sits up. Do you know what I'm saying? It was a weird pass. It was the trajectory of the pass was good, but it's like when that lands to you, you got a lot to do, innit? Fuck me, bro. That finish was crazy. I can't lie. That's a hard finish, you know. It's a hard finish, bro. Okay, no. Yeah, I can't lie. This is mad. Man said Enzo's a ball-winning midfielder. Chelsea fans don't know. Bro, they said he's a creative genius, bro. That's what they said. That's what they said, bro. I'm saying Gravenberch's cooking in the 6. I'll be real, yeah. Gravenberch, yeah. I'm watching this game. He's not really playing in the 6. He's just playing everywhere, innit? And Liverpool keeping the ball so well, he can kind of just float and go where he wants. It's mad. And because Virgil, yeah, Virgil's good enough on the ball, yeah. When Virgil gets the ball, Gravenberch don't have to take the ball off his feet. He can let Virgil step into midfield. Madness, bro. Yeah, they're starting to up the pressure now. They'll get another one. They'll get another one. Bro, Gravenberch's first touch is more than decent, bro. Bro, people forget that he's a 10, bro. Like, he's very technical. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a very technical player, bro. He's a very technical player. So, like, when I see him receive the ball and turn, like, I don't expect anything less from a player that's an attacking player by nature. And so as soon as we drop Wirtz, we look better. Bro, but that's because you don't have a hole in the midfield. You've actually got midfielders in there now. Yeah, facts. Bayern were wasting him. They were. They were indeed. They were indeed. But it gets like that though, bro. When you're a young player like that, yeah, sometimes you think, yeah, that going to the bigger club, yeah, is the best choice for your career. But a lot of the time, it's not. It's going to the club that are going to play you. That's what it is. Yeah, he was better than Goretzka. But Goretzka's just a shit house, innit? That's what he is. He's just a shit house. But yeah, Liverpool look a lot more balanced now without Wirtz in there. But bro, come on. I think anyone with half a brain said it already. You can't play Wirtz in the 10, yeah? Because then you've got it's a 4-2-4. Now he's not robust enough as a midfielder to play midfield in the Premier League, yeah, with the physicality. He's not. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he could do it in Germany. He's not doing it here, mate. Maybe in the Champions League he might be able to get away with it, but in the Premier he's not going to get away with that shit. Man said what's crazy is buckling under pressure. No one's even talking about it. Bro, you know what it is, yeah? No one's going to talk about it because he plays for Liverpool. This is what it is. It's the reality. That's the reality, bro. Because Liverpool fans love to do the us against the world shit, yeah? But the truth is, yeah, these men have dropped like 400 million in a window and nobody's really bat an eyelid. If it was Man United, people would have been crying. You know what I'm saying? Saying that man's ruining football if we spent fucking 300 million on 2 players. That's what they'll be doing. They'll be saying that we're ruining football, blood. Because I've heard all that shit before. Bro. That man said, oh, you ruined the transfer market. You know what I'm saying? Remember when we bought Maguire? They were like, oh, you ruined the market and that. But then Arsenal spend 105 million on Declan Rice and no one says nothing. Like, this is what these men do. This is what they do. Bro, Chelsea has spent fucking 110 million on Caicedo, 100 and something million on Enzo, and no one's saying they ruined the transfer market. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is, man. When it's United, everyone wants to chat shit, bro. Like, this is the reality. That's why no one can tell us that we're not the biggest club in the country, bro. Because no matter what we do, man are always chatting shit, bro. Whether we're good or whether we're shit. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I said Chelsea got the best midfield in the league. But they do. That they do have. You know what I'm saying? That they do have. Man said Arsenal are way more hated by the media than United. Hey, bro, stop chatting shit. What are you talking about? Your manager's been at your club for 7 seasons and won 1 trophy, blood, and no one cares. No one don't hate Arsenal. What are you talking about? Do you think a manager could be at Man United for 7 years and win 1 trophy? They would have, bruv. The media would run him out. What are you talking about? You're insane, bro. Man ain't giving Arteta credit, blood, for not winning. Bro, it's crazy. Arsenal want to be victims, bro. That's crazy. Nah, not round here, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Not round here, bro. I can't lie. Out of Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, and Man City, bro. Bro, Arsenal were given the shit about the least by the media, bro. No one cares about them. Pep probably will get more shit than Arteta. You know what I'm saying? Man are used to Arsenal being shit and not winning nothing. That's the reality. Man said take out Caicedo. The Chelsea still have the best midfield. No, bruv. Caicedo, Lavia, yeah, and Cole Palmer. Like, that midfield 3 is cold. Do you know what I'm saying? And then, obviously, I don't rate Enzo like that, but he's still there. And the Brazilian youth as well. I think his name's Santos as well. He looks good as well. They got good midfield depth. They got good midfield depth. Palmer plays centrally for them, though. You know what I'm saying? But you're right, though. If he takes Palmer out of that midfield, all of a sudden, the midfield don't look... You get me? It don't look the same because I don't rate Enzo and Lavia can't stay fit. So, it's one of them one. Good tackle. But, I don't know. I think McAllister's overrated, though. I'll be honest. I think he's overrated. He's got the ability to do some good stuff, but I can't lie, bro. These man think he's Cesc Fabregas, bro. Now, Woody's an Arsenal fan. He's not a Man United fan. Do I agree with people that say United are cursed? United are not cursed. Do you know what I'm saying? United are not cursed. You know what I'm saying? I think pressure and expectation comes from the past of this football club, but there's no curse. Man are just doing basic things wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? They're doing basic things wrong. It's not a curse, really. Do you know what I'm saying? United for many, many years have signed the wrong players, employed the wrong managers, sacked managers at the wrong time. Oh, Gakpo, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So it's not really a curse, bro. It's incompetence for the most part. So I wouldn't say that there's a curse. Do you know what I'm saying? Ruben Amorim's an absolute moron and he needs to leave my football club. This is the reality. These man's coming out making jokes about new contracts and United's his dream and all of these things. Bro, get the fuck out of here, man. I know you just want your money, man. Pay the guy, innit? Just pay the guy. Fuck him off. Man said Odegaard's better than Enzo. Of course. Of course. Of course. Now, I mean, Enzo will probably score more goals, though. And I think that's where the argument will end up. But yeah, United need to get rid of this guy. I said, but I take Fabregas. Listen, Fabregas is a very good coach, but it's too early for him. It's too early for him at a big club, man. Let this guy make his mistakes at smaller clubs. Do you know what I'm saying? Because managers need to be places where they can make mistakes with no pressure and kind of understand who they are. Man said Rashford looking at good at Barca. No, he's not, bro. He scored 2 goals in a game, bro. That's it. He's not looking good, bro. You don't watch Barcelona clearly. You know what I'm saying? Man getting gassed over highlights. He didn't even look good in the game where he scored 2 goals. Do I think if we lose today, he's gone? Nah. Nah. I don't think that they'll sack him now anyway. I think they'll wait till the international break regardless. I don't think we're getting a Comunicado, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think we're getting that. As much as we'd love to, innit? But it would be poetic because he's been looking bare smug, yeah. He's been looking bare smug in the press conferences, so it'd be bare funny if he got sacked literally today after the bullshit he was talking yesterday. Would be amazing. But yeah, I need him sacked though, man. I need him sacked. I'm tired of this manager. Yeah, Liverpool ain't trying, you know. To be fair, I spoke to Lex, yeah, and he said, yeah, that apparently with Arne Slot, it's like when Liverpool go up, it's like them man take their foot off the gas on purpose. Like, I don't know what that's about. They just try and control the game once they go up, and it's like that's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game. Grealish is cooking, bro. Bro, my man dropped the shoulder on Gravenberch the way Gravenberch drops the shoulder on other people, you know. Man, I had to give him a taste of his own medicine, bro. Yeah, man is saying conserve energy, yeah, but the problem with conserving energy is, yeah, in football, you can't just turn it on and off, bruv. It's risky. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you turn it off and then, you get me? It won't start again. Man said I'll change the system, but there will be an evolution. Get the fuck out of here, man. We need to make all the good steps. If I'm a player and I have a coach who has a lot of pressure, it doesn't matter if they are... What's man talking about? All around the world, they are saying you need to change the system, and in this moment, they'll look at me in a different way. Brother, get out of here, man, you pussy old man. You know them way there? This guy's an idiot, bro. This guy's an absolute idiot, bro. Man, 1 week he says he'll never change the system, and then the next week he says he'll change it, bro. Like, bro, he's an idiot, bro. You know what I'm saying? This guy don't know what he's talking about. Just get him out of here. The pressure's got to him, bro. The pressure's absolutely got to him. What a pass that is. Oi, what a finish. Ekatike again, bro. Oh my days. Man like super noodles, bruv. Yeah. Just like that, bro. Everton just got sliced and diced again. You know what I'm saying? Sliced and diced again. Yeah, Moyes looked stressed, I can't lie. It was Gravenberch with the pass, bro. I think. That's what I mean. Look how high up the pitch he got for the pass. Yeah, see, look at the channel that he's in for that pass. That's why we're man are like, well, number 6 and that. This guy's just playing wherever he wants. He's just roaming, bro. Great way to pass as well. He just roaming, bro. He gets forward. He's definitely not holding. Do you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing, bro. He's doing his thing. He just goes where he wants. Yeah, great goal, great assist as well. Ekatike is balling. This is what I'm saying. Like, and this is why when they brought in Isak, I was like, bro, like, you can't drop Ekatike for this youth, like, realistically, because he's playing really well. Like it's not making no sense. It's actually not making no sense. Because his link play is really good, yeah? And his finishing's improving all the time. And he's a problem physically, bruv. He puts himself about. So, it's weird. It's actually weird, man. Man said Rodri gets forward. Rodri don't get forward like that. Rodri's not mobile enough to get into the positions that Gravenberch gets into. Rodri will pop up late on the edge of a box when the ball drops, but Rodri's not making those runs. You don't cover ground quick enough to get into those positions. What's this? What is position? It's the way we sprint towards the box to defend. A player takes 1 or 2 touches. We have to be more physical. Ah, this is this passion bullshit, bro. Get out of here, Amarim, you moron. Man don't want to hear all this. Man don't want to hear all this. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear all this, man. Man said Grav, best midfield currently this season. Best midfielder currently this season. I don't know, bro. I can't pretend that I've watched every midfielder, bro. So I don't really know. But he's having a very good start to the season. I can tell you that. Having a really good start to the season. He looks sharp. He looks very sharp. And he missed the first game, right? For a suspension or something like that. Or was he injured? But he's oozing right now. Exactly. He's got the license to roam, but he's not doing a Bruno thing. That you can see that sometimes he puts the brakes on and sometimes he runs forward. He doesn't just run forward every time Liverpool get the ball. And that's what Bruno would do for Man United. Every time he get the ball, he just runs straight forward. That pass from Salah was horrendous. But that's what I'm saying. But this is what I don't get about footballers as well. That's why Bruno will piss me off as well. Because, like, man will play a pass, yeah? He'll play a pass and people will be like, oh my God, this is what he can do. But it's like, bro, like, man just gives the ball away all the time. And then the law of averages, one pass goes through and all of a sudden, man's an elite chance creator and that. It's crazy work, bro. It's like, man's horrible on the ball, like. Horrible on the ball. Horrible on the ball. And this is why, yeah, the pass that man made, yeah, man can't even gas up the pass because I know, yeah, that man will need, yeah, 20 attempts to do it again. This is the reality. Like, it's crazy. Like, man can't even gas it because I know that man didn't really know what his man just hits the ball and hopes for the best. Like there's no precision in anything that man does, bro. There's no precision, bro. Even the chance that he had that he tried to finesse it, yeah, that he clapped over the bar, yeah. It's like, I feel like he doesn't even feel the ball when he kicks it, bro, because there's no, you get me? It's mad. Man just hits the ball. And it's like, if it goes in, it goes in. Like, you get me? It's crazy. Yeah, bro, proper weird player, man. Yeah, exactly. Technically, there's no consistency in what man does. You know, like even when you watch Elise, every time Elise strikes the ball, yeah, you can tell that there's an element of care in it, and there's an element technically that he repeats all the time. Like when I see players like Bruno's and the Salahs and that, there's nothing consistent about what they do other than the fact that everything's high volume, and it's just a percentage game after that. Hey, Aaron, facts, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Barca, the way, man, Rashford scored 2 goals and everyone was talking about Pedri and De Jong. Everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing footballers tweet about Pedri and De Jong. Do you know what I'm saying? And, bro, just levels, man. Just levels. Just levels, bro. And ultimately, yeah, that level of technical ability, this is what I appreciate, innit? This is what I appreciate. I said Mbumo's like a 7 technically, but he's technically consistent. Yeah, I would say that. I'd say a bit higher than a 7. I'd say about a 7.5. Like, you know what it is, yeah? Mbumo's delivery, his actual crossing, is of a higher quality and stuff. He's not the most aesthetic like dribbler or whatever, but everything he does is super consistent. You know, super consistent. Like his first touches, most of the time it's always perfect. Most of the time, his pass selection and like his choice of what pass or what shot to use is usually the right one. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Man said you can also appreciate the consistency of Salah. The only thing consistent about Salah is his output. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's in the best team in the country. So having a consistent output in the best team in the country, yeah, it's not that impressive. I'll be honest. It's not that impressive. Like, bro, internationally he looks awful. When he's not surrounded by good players, he looks shit. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't look like a good player when he's not surrounded by good players. And the truth is, yeah, good players, when they're surrounded by shit players, they still look like good players. This Beto Ute, yeah, is so dead, bro. He looks like a centre back. Like, where the fuck did they find this guy? Man said, do I take back saying Vitinha, Pedri? No, bro, I prefer Vitinha, bro, but that doesn't mean that he's better than Pedri. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, bro, it is what it is. But I think everyone watches the AFCON, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's trash. You know what I want? But Beto used to looks like Sylvan Distan, blood. You get me? I don't know why. I don't know why man's up front. You know them ones. It's crazy. Bruv, Pool fans are always emotional, bruv. Man said Salah's output's impressive, bro. It's impressive to you, bro. It's not impressive to me. You know them ones. I don't give a toss. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a toss. That's the reality. Man plays for the best team in the league and stat pads penalties a lot of the time, bro. I don't give a fuck. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I've seen man play shit and stat pad penalties. I couldn't give a toss. I'm not asking you to agree. Hey, bro, man are doing the shit housery in the derby, you know. Man said Pedri's not better than Vitinha in the 6. But Pedri's not really a 6 anyway. So, do you know what I'm saying? He's not. He's not. And to be fair, Vitinha's not really a 6, but he plays in the 6. You know what I mean? And even when he plays in the 6, they don't really play in the 6, bro. PSG, all their midfielders kind of rotate. So no one really stays there. As a way of playing that helps us with aggression. Yeah, that's how he bust his hamstring in the first place, Amarim. He needs to allow it. But I agree. I think Vitinha's got more to his game. That's why I prefer Vitinha. But Pedri's mad elegant. You know them, man. I think Vitinha's more of a box-to-box. I'd more play Pedri in like the 10. Some people might argue that he's an advanced 8, but I think Pedri's more of a 10, to be honest. And so do you think Mount starts for United? If Mount starts today, I'm fuming, you know. I'm fuming. I'll be honest. There's no reason why Mason Mount should start. I'll be honest. There's no reason. There's no reason. Ooh. Man are getting cooked. So that I remember all the media and the fans were saying that a Man United manager must have a philosophy and an identity. Everyone was saying that. Yeah, but you were losing. You're losing. Do you know what I'm saying? You're losing. Like, why does he not understand this? Pedri ain't no regista, man. Come on, bro. Stop doing that. He's not. He's not, man. Like, he can get on the ball and do that because he's so technically good. He's not a regista, bro. You know what I mean? Man's talking about identity and he's losing. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're losing games. You've won 8 games in 10 months and you're talking about identity. Like, brother, it's not your identity, bro. It's the fact you're fucking losing, bruv. Your identity is shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Man can't argue till the cows come home, yeah, whether a player's an 8 or a 10, yeah. The point is, yeah, these men are good enough to play wherever. Pedri and Vitinha can both play in the 6 and in the 8 and in the 10 and look good in all positions. What your opinion on is what is their position is whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, bro. I'm sure in the academy that Pedri was a 10. So, like, it doesn't matter where he plays. It doesn't matter where he plays now. It just doesn't matter. Same way Kobe was a 10 in the academy and he was a 9 as well. And people are telling me that he's a fucking 6. So it's whatever, innit? It's whatever. Man even played left wing in the academy. So it is what it is. No one's saying Kobe's a left winger. So, like, the game is the game, innit? And I'd play Kobe left wing. Bro, Kobe wants to be a 10, yeah? He says he's a 10, really. Do you know what I'm saying? He says he's a 10. Then his shirt number adds up to 10. A man are gonna tell me he's a 6, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. Kobe doesn't know. It's a reality. He's saying he's a 10. He's alluding to the fact that he's a 10. A man are telling me that he's a playmaker and that. So they're telling me about how many duels he won and how many ball recoveries he's made. So gives a fuck, innit? Man said Pedri played in a 10 for Barca under Koeman. Bro, I'm telling you. He's definitely a 10, but he's so intelligent he can play anywhere. You know what I mean? Same with Iniesta. Like, Iniesta played on the left wing, play in the 8, could play in the 10, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people see Iniesta as a 10 and think that he actually played in the 10, but he didn't play there. Even though he probably was a 10, but he didn't play there. Zidane was a 10, but he didn't play there. A lot of the time, Zidane played off the wing. So, do you get me? Like, just because you're a 10, Hazard's a 10. He played on the left wing for most of his time at Chelsea. But Hazard's not a winger. So, the game is the game. Like, a lot of the time, footballers don't play in their position. That doesn't mean that's not their position. It doesn't mean that. Like, Gravenberch is a 10, bruv. He's playing in the 6 right now. That doesn't mean he's not a 10. I said Olmo's a 10, but I wouldn't play him as an 8. But the reason why you wouldn't play Olmo as an 8 is because there's certain intangibles here that Pedri has that he don't have. That's all. That's all. That is all. It's just like the reason why what you call him, Erdegaard, gets used in the 10 for Arteta is because of his work rate. It's not because of his passing. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where the physical side of the game is the reason why you wouldn't play certain man. This is why I wouldn't play Florian Wirtz in the 10 in the Premier League, because he lacks the physical side of the game. That's why I'd play him as a winger. That doesn't mean he's a winger. He's not a winger, but I just wouldn't play him in his natural position in England. That's all. That was a horrible shot, man. So yeah, it's just one of those ones. Like, you have to look at player strengths and weaknesses and then assess where you're going to play them. The reason why they didn't play Hazard centrally as well was for that reason. Because he's quite nippy, and also he wasn't very big. Even though he protected the ball very well, it made more sense to play him out wide. Even though I believe he could have handled himself centrally, you probably don't get the best Hazard in central areas. You allow him to drift into the middle. Same with Cole Palmer. You allow him to drift into the middle. Cole Palmer's still a 10, but would I start him in the 10? Absolutely not. I wouldn't start him in the 10. I said Hazard was too lazy to play in the 10. I don't even think it was about laziness, because if you've got two very athletic midfielders, you can play Hazard in the 10, no problem. Do you know what I mean? Because you still need to defend in wide areas. You still need to defend. You still need to get behind the ball. So if anything, it's easier in central areas to just get behind the ball and condense the space. When you're in wide areas, you get isolated 1v1, and if you don't win your duels, yeah, it could be more devastating for your team. So I can't lie, in central areas you can blend in and kind of hide a little bit. Can't hide, bro, when you're getting faced up 1v1 if you don't go with the fullback. You can't hide then. And then your fullback's got a 2v1 because you didn't go with your guy. In midfield, you can get away with it more. I said Gundo's a shout. Yeah, Gundo's a shout. Gundo was an 8, yeah, but arguably he's had some of his best moments in the 10. He also played false 9, and he can play 6. Like, Gundo is just, again, similar to Pedri, yeah. They're so good, and they're athletic. They can play everywhere. And that's the difference between a Pedri or an Olmo. Like, Olmo's probably not going to do the dirty work that Pedri's going to do. Like, Pedri will clamp a guy. Like, I'm not going to see Olmo running in and clamping people. Like, I'm not going to see that. Whereas Pedri's on that. Man said, why did the board trust the Postecoglou wannabe coach? Why can't... What? Why the F can't we get Glasner? Who's a Postecoglou wannabe coach? Who's that? Who are you talking about, bro? Somebody LFC said that, hey, you waffle about Liverpool, you're going to cry this season. Bro, you cry every day, bro. You know how sad you need to be a man's comments chatting shit. You know them ones. You probably cry yourself to sleep every day, blood. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest. Man need to get a life, blood. You know what I mean? Go touch some grass, blood. Go touch a woman, bruv. With her permission, obviously. You know them ones. Because man's talking like he's never touched female flesh before, blood. Get a life. Man said, if you talk about Liverpool, you're gonna cry. I ain't gonna cry. Me cry over football. Are you crazy? Is man alright? Oh, man's talking about Amorim. Amorim, nothing like Ange Postecoglou. I'll take Ange Postecoglou over Amorim, no problem. I mean, I'll take Ange over Amorim, sorry. No problem. No problem. Yeah, but the thing is, Ange is stubborn, yeah, but his football, bro, for a period of time, Ange Postecoglou, I swear he was top of the league or something like that. Like, he started really well at Spurs. Like, our manager didn't start well. He's been shit the whole time. He's been shit the whole time. Like, when Ange first went to Spurs, everyone was giving him his flowers. Like, bro, like Ruben Amorim never. They were top in his first 10 games. Ruben Amorim's never been top and never done a mad thing. Like, never. He's been shit from the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, it is what it is, bro. Man said I'm gonna cry over Liverpool, you know. This guy's smoking crack. Man smoking real crack, you know. Man need to touch grass, bro. Bro, I don't have a problem with a high line. I don't have a problem with a high line. If you want to play a high line, then you just need to... You need to be able to coach, yeah, a very, very aggressive press in the first phase, innit? That's all you need to be able to do. And then you need to make sure that you've got pace, recovery pace. And to be fair, with players like Lenny Euro, yeah, Lenny Euro's got mad pace. But United would need... To be fair, Dorgu's got pace as well. Maz probably... You would probably need three out of your 4 centre-backs. I mean, 3 out of your 4 defenders to be above average pace. That's the only thing. With someone like De Ligt, yeah, and Mazraoui's quick, but he's not, like, mad quick, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you would probably need, and you'd need 3 out of your 4 to be rapid, to be able to play that at United. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I said Liverpool are now starting to dominate. They took 3 points from the first 4 games, man. Playing shy. Yeah, for real. And to be fair, yeah, they've managed this game really well, you know. They've managed it because they've played it in spells. Like Everton had a spell where they were getting back into the game, and then Liverpool scored again. One thing Liverpool have done well is they've scored at the right times in games. First goal was within the first 15 minutes, and then the second goal came as Everton was starting to grow into the game. You know what I'm saying? Like they're killing off teams at the right time. Is that a foul on Njai though? When I first watched it, yeah, I wasn't sure. But now every replay I see, it looks like a foul though. Man said, what's this hidden? What's that? What's man talking about? When I first saw it in open play, it looked like he got the ball, but then the replay, the angle of the replay looks like he didn't. Well, he did get the ball, obviously, but it looks like he went through the player. I said, what was the point of Isak? Bro, I think they just got greedy, innit? I'll be real. They just got greedy. I hear it. It was a market opportunity. I said, your whole defense needs to have some sort of pace. I mean, there's a Nakimi, I'm probably the fastest fullback. Marquinhos. I hear that. I don't know how quick Marquinhos actually is, though. I know Pacho's got pace, though. How highly do I rate Ekitike? I like Ekitike. I said it before. When we were linked with him, yeah, I was like, even though stylistically, yeah, I don't think we needed a player like that per se. I was like, he would have been my choice just because he's mad technical. Mad technical. But I wanted Mateta the whole time. I was like, if we're gonna do the centre forward thing, go get me a big centre forward that can hold up the ball and link play. Hey bro, from what he's showing right now, he's better than Sesko for sure. But technically, he was always better than Sesko. Man said, Rance, is there a wrong time to score a goal? Yeah, there is. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there absolutely is. It depends on the mentality of the team. Sometimes the earlier you score a goal, yeah, the worse it can be, bruv. Because some teams score a goal early and get complacent, bro, and take their foot off the gas. So it's one of them ones where you've seen it in football loads of times. They say, oh, maybe they scored too early. Especially if you're the underdog team. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're the underdog team. This is what it is. Because if you're an underdog team and it's 0-0, the best times to really score the goals are probably towards the end of the half when you've already killed some time, bro. If you're the underdog and you score after 1 minute, you give my man the whole game to recover. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you saw England versus Italy when Luke Shaw scored after 3 minutes. It was the wrong time to score. England sat back after that and got beat. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if England scored that 1-0 goal, yeah, in the 86th minute, that would have been a better time to score it. You know what I mean? Because Italy were the favourites. So with football, the more time you give a team to recover, bro, it can be detrimental. Do you know what I'm saying? It can be. It's the same with fighting as well, bro. Sometimes dropping someone in the first round is the worst thing that can happen. It's the worst thing that could happen. Because you get too comfortable. It used to happen all the time versus City. Rashford scored early, then we end up getting clapped 3 or 4. Bro, scoring early when you're the underdog, I can't lie, bro. It's not great, bruv. Because it gives the other team, yeah, it wakes them up. You know what I'm saying? It wakes them up if they're about it. I can't lie. So But when you're under the cosh and you score, it's a good time to score because it kind of pushes the other team back. And that's exactly what Liverpool done. Liverpool scored, took their foot off the gas, and then when Everton was starting to get confident, Liverpool slapped another one, and then that was it. Everton are like, all right, cool, we're fucked now. So there was a good time for Liverpool to score that second goal. That kind of just made sure the game was done. Now it was serious, man. Man said Ben Jacobs is guessing at this point. But he's been guessing the whole time, to be honest. Man said Amrin's been tasked with qualifying for Europe. Stressed that Amrin needs the need for on-field results. Well, of course. Man said he stressed the need for on-field results to improve. He's basically told him, yeah, sort your shit out or you're losing your job, bro. Which is it. So I don't know why man are trying to nice it up. Man are trying to nice it up. It's crazy. Like, these men are trying to make it out that the manager's under less pressure than he actually is. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they're doing it on purpose with the briefings, or if these men just like Ruben Amorim, so they're trying to be nice about it. But he's under pressure. He has to be. Man's coming out saying he thinks he'll be at the club in 12 months. Ridiculous. So I was dying when you and Musa were explaining the helicopter on the mind games. Bro, 100%, bro. Like, the thing is, a lot of people don't understand life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even Chelsea players said as soon as Roman pulled up in the helicopter, someone was getting sacked. They said at Nice, when Jim pulled up in the helicopter, someone's getting sacked. So what that tells you straight away is that turning up in a helicopter is not an everyday occurrence. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if Ratcliffe turned up to Man United in the heli every single day, no one would be talking about the fact that he turned up in the helicopter. The fact that that's even a topic of discussion tells you it doesn't happen very often. So it can't be a good thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is. It can't happen often, or else it would be a non-starter. There would be no talk about it. So the fact that man are talking about the helicopter's always a bad man thing. It's an intimidation thing. He's letting man know that I own this place. I can park this helicopter wherever the fuck I want to park it. Because I could have come through the parking lot like everyone else, but I'm parking this shit on the pitch. Because I'm letting man know that, yo, the big dog is here. And I'm parking that shit on the grass. You know, like that. So them man are kicking ball and they just see me. I'm in the sky. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's coming out the sky. It's a mad thing. It's actually a mad thing, bro. So it's definitely intimidation. 100%. Or else he would have just cut through like everyone else, got a cup of tea from the canteen. Like, that's just the reality. Man could have just pulled up in a normal car. Man said, but Rat's gonna run up on. Bro, it'll be. Bruv, listen, we'll see, innit? Man said Verts is the issue. I don't think he's the issue. I think where the manager's playing him is the issue. I don't think he's the issue. Like, granted, he's not playing well, but I don't think he's the issue. Because if you played him on the left instead of Gakpo, you're not missing Gakpo, bro. Because Gakpo's been trash. What a touch from Ekatike. This kid can play, bro. Proper player, you know. This is what I'm saying. When I said, yeah, that when Isak went to Liverpool, yeah, it would be difficult for him to have the same impact as Ekatike. Man told me I was smoking crack. Let's see, innit? Let's see, innit? Because what I've seen of Ekatike, yeah, Isak has to come in and do a madness to look like he's a better fit for this Liverpool team than Ekatike right now. That's the reality. Because literally from the first game I've seen him in a Liverpool shirt, he's looked like he just belongs there. I think the only game that he didn't really stand out in was the Arsenal game. And to be fair, like, he wasn't allowed to really play against Arsenal, not like that. Arsenal did a job. Arsenal did a job on them still in those areas. Yeah, Isak's got pressure on him. That's why I thought the Isak thing was weird, innit? Because he pushed for a move to Liverpool, who already had a player that was playing really well. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, now if they drop Ekatike, yeah, for Isak, then what happens is there's bare pressure on Isak. I never said Ekatike was anything like Xerxes. I said he's nothing like Xerxes. Other people were saying they're similar. They're not similar. I was the one saying that they weren't. You know what I'm saying? So don't be putting stuff on me, mate. Now, don't misquote me, because I never said that. I said they're not similar at all. He's a lot more direct. They're not similar. But that was the saying that they're similar, yeah, was what everyone else was saying, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what they were saying, why we shouldn't get him. And I was like, nah, there's nothing, he's nothing like him. The only thing they both got in common is they're very, very good technically. That's it. Ekatike is very, very direct, and he's more similar to Isak. That's why I don't understand why they bought Isak. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like, Xerxes is more of a passer. Like, if you watch Xerxes, yeah, he's a passer that can dribble. Do you know what I'm saying? And Ekatike is a dribbler that can pass. Like, they're not the same. But yeah, there's a lot of pressure on Isak. Man said they bought Isak for having a go at the Champions League. Yeah, maybe so. But I don't believe that they can't challenge for the Champions League without him. Do you know what I'm saying? No, I don't believe that's the case. I don't think the quality in the Champions League is like that high that they can't win it without Isak. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Ekatike is good enough for them to win the Champions League. If Salah scores the goals he's meant to score, and they play Wirtz on the left instead of playing him in the 10, then I believe they can win it. You man are telling me that Wirtz, Ekatike and Salah's not good enough to win the Champions League. That front three is good enough to win the Champions League. So I don't think it was a Champions League thing, bro. I'll be honest. I just think it was an opportunity that they just couldn't let go. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes in life, yeah, when you start something, you're like, you know what, I just need to just go all the way now, man. We've come too far now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Isak burnt the bridges with Newcastle. And even though Ekatike was playing well, Liverpool just had to just go all the way. Man said, but we have him now, so I expect dominance. I agree. I agree. I agree. Man said they did the right thing. They're doing what we did under Fergie. To be fair, not really. You know them ones there? Not really. I hear it, but not really. Because if you look here, when Man United had Rooney, their man will go and get someone like a Louis Sahar or something. Like, Louis Sahar was never going to be the main striker. Like, he was always someone to complement. Fergie was good at bringing players in that complemented other players. Isak doesn't complement Ekatike, bruv. Like, I remember we were playing two up front in a lot of these things, or we were playing one off the other. Like, Saha complimented Rooney. He did compliment him. Berbatov stylistically could play with anyone because he kind of dropped off and he was more of a link man. Like, Tevez complimented Rooney. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that Isak and Ekatike they've got similar strengths. They've got similar strengths. So it's a weird one. It's a weird one, to be fair. Exactly. It wasn't competition. Like, it was about complementing each other. I think that Ekatike is direct competition for Isak. Because I don't think we're going to see them play together too often. Unless Liverpool are chasing the game, they might throw them both on. But I can't really see them both playing. Because what? You're going to play Ekatike on the wing? On the left wing? To be fair, they could, but I don't see the point in playing him on the wing when you got Verts. You just play Verts on the wing. Yeah, Mamouche and Ekatike worked. They did work. And Mamouche and Ekatike are very different. Very different. I said I see Isak left wing for Newcastle. But he'll drift out to the left wing because Gordon starts on the left for them. But he'll drift out there. Drifting out there and starting out there is not the same. I say the same thing with Cole Palmer. Drifting inside and starting inside is not the same thing. I'll be real. The way they were playing, they could have got a striker that was happy to just come off the bench and back up Ekatike. Would have probably made the most sense because Ekatike is younger than Isak, I think, as well. So he's young, bruv. Like, you don't really need to get direct competition for someone that's that age. You either go for experience or you go for cover. I said, don't you think Verts' agility and dribbling ain't good enough for the left wing? I don't think it has to be because I think that he's intelligent. I think his movement's good enough. Like, he doesn't have to go past players with the ball at his feet. He can go past players with little give and goes on that. I'll be honest. I've seen Saka, yeah, play on the wing, yeah, and he's not a 1v1 dribbler and he still gets GA. So I think Verts can do it because Verts is more agile. You get me? And Saka will beat you with the ball and without the ball, but a lot of the time he'll beat you without the ball. Little give and go down the channel. Bruv, look at Salah with his brick foot. That's what I'm saying. That's why when man were giving Salah credit for the pass that he played, bro. Like, bro, look at that. The first touch was under his foot, yeah. Like, he plays like he's stuck in mud, bro. And then the second ball just overhit that, bro. Like, legit, yeah. When he spams the ball, he don't know where it's going. Like, man don't know how to put weight on passes. Like, everything's just slapped, bro. Like, it's not making sense. The technique is mad. It's just flat, like. And then man will tell me I got an agenda, bro. Like, bro, I've seen way too much of this guy playing football to know, yeah, that man's got no consistent technical attributes. None. Man just puts it in the box and hopes for the best. This is the reality. He's already got an assist, bro. So he's got his stat already. He's already got his stat line. Man said this brother with the brick foot's been tearing up the Prem for the last 5 years. Exactly. And so have Liverpool. So it is what it is. But what it also does is it shows you, yeah, that modern football is more about the system than the player. And this is what it is, bro. When I saw a man, yeah, doing world-class shouts about Raheem Sterling, that's when I realized, yeah, that football's not about the footballer no more. Because Pep had Raheem Sterling putting up numbers, yeah, that made him look like Iron Robin, bro. So it's one of them ones where man needs to understand this is the game that we're now watching. This game is not about the players anymore. The coaches are front and center. That's quality from Grav. Yeah, there it is. To be fair, Salah has to shoot from there, though. It's a dead shot, but he has to shoot from there. He has to shoot from there, bro. Like, you're not a striker if you don't take that shot. I'll be honest. Like, 10 times out of 10, I'm shooting. I'm not looking for a pass there. You know what I mean? The ball was under his feet, though, because the first touch wasn't out of his feet enough. He tried to place it, but the ball was under his feet, so he's dragged it. The first touch needs to be further out. Like, Mbumo done it the other week when the ball dropped to him and he touched it out and whipped it. But Mbumo's got a way better first touch. Way better. But the idea was the right idea. It was the right idea. He's just not technically good enough to execute it. Yeah, I agree about that Salah shout, but you know what it is? I think most modern footballers are like that. I think a lot of these modern footballers, yeah, in 30 years, no one will remember them because they don't evoke the same emotion that old footballers used to evoke. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when man was growing up, man was doing Steven Gerrard volleys and Wayne Rooney volleys and Alan Shearer things, and now it's like, I'll be honest, like, a lot of these players, yeah, we don't see enough personality from these players, bro. Like, I can't imagine wanting to be a lot of these players in the playground. Oi, what a finish. Hey, bro. Hey, yo. That layback was different, you know. Man, like Grillo again down the wing, fam. Grillo down the ring, you know. Bomba. Grillo got this guy on toast, you know. Whoops, down the outside. Nice little ball in. What a touch that is as well, you know. That's a beautiful touch. Grealish cooking, you know. Oh, and Jai, that's beautiful, you know. That's actually beautiful. That's a finish as well, by the way. But he takes everything off the ball there. Puts it on a plate. That's what you call pass appreciation. That's what you call pass appreciation. But, yo, Grillo, bro. Toasting these pagans, bro. Man tried disrespect my guy Grealish. I've been fighting the good fight for Jack Grealish, yeah, for too long now. For too long. As soon as he goes to Everton, man's showing levels. This is what I'm saying. Like, no matter what team this guy is in, he's a baller. And that's why I love Jack Grealish, because Jack Grealish is a throwback footballer, bro. He reminds me of the Premier League, the Barclays players that I grew up watching. Just pure personality, pure technique, everything. Man got the low socks. A man just goes where he wants to go, plays how he wants to play. And Pep tried to kill him. Pep tried to kill him. This is how you influence games, bro. You're playing against the best team in the league. You're playing for Everton. And you're just badding it up. Like, this is what it's about. This is what it's about. Jack Grealish does what he wants. He does what he wants. Proper footballer, man. Like, Jack Grealish is the system, bro. That's the difference. The real ballers don't rely on the system. They are the system, bro. Grealish is the system. He's the system. And that's why I rate those kind of players, bro. Like, that's the only way to explain them. They are the system, bro. Yeah, facts as well. Man's talking about Xerxes, bro. When he came on against Grimsby, we were shit. But as soon as he came on, he looked like the best player on the pitch because he don't rely on the system. Just get him the ball. Just get him the ball, bro. Real ballers, you just give them the football. Hazard was like that. You give him the ball and he does stuff. Cole Palmer, give him the ball and he does stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not about the system, bro. Man, just pick up the ball and they do things. Those are the ballers that I rate. Just give me the ball, man. Yeah, Cunha's like that as well. But this is what I'm saying. United do have X-Factor players. Give Cunha the ball. Cunha will just want to do it all by himself. And this is what I mean. And there's not many of them in the game, innit? So when I see players like that, man, respect it. But to be fair, Doku's goal, yeah, that he scored the other day against Napoli, even though it's against 10 men, brother, it was a good goal, innit? That man got ripped. I can't lie. That man got ripped. But the difference is with Doku, though, he's on the wing. And you have to look for him, innit? You have to look for him, bro. Like, he's not a player that's going to go looking for the ball. Jack will go looking for the ball. Cunha, Xerxes, these men will go looking for the football. Cole Palmer will go looking for the ball, innit? Doku's out wide, innit? But if you give him the ball, he fancies his chances. So you look at Moisey talking to Grealish. He's probably saying, yeah, go kill him, bruv. He's seen something. Probably seen a gap on the pitch. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about Moyes. He's an old school manager, innit? And that's how you got to manage players like Grealish, bro. You can't have these fucking mutants. You can't have these mutants trying to fucking control everything, bro. You have to give these men freedom. I said you don't watch football if you don't see the tech on Doku. Bro, listen, I must be watching golf then. You know what I mean? I'll be honest. I must be watching golf, mate. Exactly. That's it. Bruv, Pep had Grealish playing as a touchline winger, bro. And as a left back in build-up, bro. Jack Grealish. A man are blaming him, you know. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Bro, the Doku goal the other day in Napoli, yeah, if you slow it down and watch the replay, and you watch him chasing his touch, he's like breaking his neck to get there. Like, it's like, bro, man's chasing all of his touches. Like, he does everything at such a pace, yeah, that like, bro, he's like the Tasmanian devil, blood. Like, man was literally breaking his pace. I thought he's gonna tear a hamstring trying to get on the end of his own pass, because he passes the ball to himself. You know what I'm saying? It's mad. The body feint's crazy though. That little shake, drop shoulder, shake leg thing is crazy. Bro, giving my opinion is not hating. It's my opinion. You know them, man. Like, man need to get outside more. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Like, certain man thought that Doku was better than Grealish, bro. And if you think Doku's better than Grealish, yeah, you're watching the wrong sport. I'll be honest. Like, that's crazy. Hey, Marcus, that's a funny question, bro. I assume that you're not from England. There are black people in Liverpool, bro. There are. Yeah, there are black people in Liverpool. Hey, that's funny. It's a good question, though, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? There's not loads, but there are. There are. No, there are. There's not loads, but there are black people in Liverpool. There are. Man said he said apart from the footballers. Do you know what I'm saying? He said apart from the footballers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The bare mixed race youths in Liverpool. You know what I mean? Like, the black brothers just passed through. You get me? You get me? But no, there are still. There are. Not loads. Like, even Tony Bell used mixed race. John Barnes is Jamaican, bro. So yeah, but there are, but there's not loads. There's way more in Manny. I said, we're the best cage ballers in England. But probably London. You know the ones there. London's the biggest, the most populated city by far. So the law of averages means there's gonna be more in London. But it's a double-edged sword with London because London's so populated that it means that there's even more competition in London, which is the reason why, yeah, when you actually see, yeah, like you see like a lot of the northern guys, yeah, and for instance, in the team they might say, oh, there's more man from up north or whatever than from London or whatever, but that's only because, yeah, up north is easier to make it up north because there's less, you're competing with less people. And you've probably got more football teams, yeah, per square mile than in London because London's a concrete jungle, like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're from London, yeah, and you want to play like non-league, they're not non-league teams in inner London. You have to go outside London or you have to travel bare far. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones. Like, if you're from West London and you want to play non-league, man might have to trek all the way to Essex or something like that to play football sometimes. Do you know what I mean? That hashtag was in fucking where the fuck was hashtag? Again, it's East way. I used to go up there. I can't remember the name of the place now, but it will come to me. But you have to go all Billericay and all them places there. Do you know what I mean? Or even yeah, Boreham Wood and that. Like, if you're from London, man have to go to Boreham Wood. Like, there ain't no inner London team where man could just go kick ball, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man have to go Quay, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're in the Midlands or if you're anywhere else, like, it's calm. It's super easy, bro. Like, there's bare different teams. Like, even Maidstone is still like Kent. So if I'm in Northwest and I got to go to Kent to kick ball, like, that's a madness. That's too far, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're in Nottingham, you've got bare teams around, different levels and stuff like that. And that's the difference. So in London, it's more traveling, it's more effort. And then on top of that, bigger population, so you're competing with more people. That's all it is. But London definitely got the best ballers. Definitely. And then on top of that, we got the biggest mix of cultures as well, bro. So that's why when I had my futsal team, like, Camilo's fucking Colombian and was born in Colombia, and then man, I got sacked. He was born in the Netherlands, but he's Somali. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, I got man from all over. Man, I got my Moroccan boys. All of these guys. Like, bro, London's different. I can't lie. There's too many different cultures, nationalities in London. Like, the best footballers are there for sure. You know, for sure. Just because of the different nationalities and the cultures there. You got bare Brazilian man in London. Bare Brazilian man in London. You know what I mean? So it's one of them ones. Like, that's what I'm saying. Sterling was at QPR, ended up at Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? And it's facts. Rio was at Leeds. He was at West Ham. Beckham's from East London, was in the Man United Academy. You know what I mean? And Sancho was at Watford, ended up at Man City. There's less competition up north. In London, it's different. Yeah, Eze was at QPR, yeah. But Eze is probably the only one that kind of stayed in London. Do you know what I'm saying? QPR, Palace, Arsenal. He was at Arsenal before he stayed in London. Do you know what I'm saying? But a lot of them man leave London. A lot of them leave London. Yeah, Raheem went Liverpool from QPR. And he was at Millwall as well, so he stayed in London, bro. That's what I mean. But he just traveled around London, bro. Because even Eze, yeah, he's from southeast, innit? He's from Croydon, right? So even trekking to Arsenal, North London is far. That's still far, bro. Like, I don't think people understand the distance. Yeah, trekking from Greenwich, yeah, to fucking to Arsenal is that's a journey, bro. That's the opposite sides of the train line. Man said that's the same problem in Paris, has too much competition. That's why man got to leave the capital to go Lyon, Marseille, Lille, and them places. Yeah, makes sense, you know. Makes sense. Because I swear, what's his name? Isn't fucking Mbappe is from Paris, right? And then he was at Monaco. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a mad thing. That's what I mean. So a lot of these men have to leave the capital, bro. It's the way. But yeah. Hey, that's a tackle. Hey, Tarkovsky's balling, you know. I can't lie. He's one of them bres, yeah, that he's a scrub, but he's not a scrub, you know. I remember when Tarkovsky was coming through the England setup, like the under 18s. He was meant to be what Harry Maguire was meant to be, you know. Like Tarkovsky was meant to be a bad boy. He was meant to be like one of England's future centre backs, and then he just didn't kick on. But like, bro, he's holding his own out there, you know. Yeah, facts. Man's like Harry Maguire with less PR, bro. But like, bro, like he was rated when he was younger. He was proper rated. Yeah, see Mbappe had to go all the way to Monaco. That's what I mean. So it's like that, bro. Like, it's like that. But trust me, the talent in London is crazy. But Tarkovsky's a proper all-action, you know what I'm saying? Proper leader, innit? Old school British Bulldog centre half. Who's that? Grealish. Hey, man like Grealish, you know. That's what I'm saying. They got Jack doing up goal line and that. Yeah, mad thing. Man, we're hyping Lewis Dunk. But these guys are decent. You know what I'm saying? These guys are actually decent, yeah, for in the right system. The problem with players like Lewis Dunk and Tarkovsky is that a lot of modern managers, yeah, want these men to do stuff that's not really that important. I'll be honest. If you use these guys, like even Harry Maguire, man are saying Harry Maguire looks better in a free. He don't look better in a free. Harry Maguire just looks better when there's no space behind him. If man weren't trying to do this progressive high line shit, yeah, Harry Maguire would not look as bad as he looks sometimes. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I mean. Lewis Dunk's not bad on the ball at all. But the thing is, we're now in the era where we judge goalkeepers by how good they are with their feet, bro. Like, football's gone. The game's gone. Like, the game's gone, bruv. Like, this is what it is. Like, and this is why when we try and compare eras of football, yeah, and we're like, oh, when man are saying, oh, Van Dijk's the best centre back like ever in the Prem, and he's better than this player, better than that player. Like, bro, they're dealing with different things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Van Dijk's not having to man mark a striker that's gonna step on his feet, blood, and make him defend. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different era of football. He's not dealing with an Alan Shearer. He's not dealing with these kind of players. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's, brother, my man's playing also in an era where no one plays two strikers. So you're playing against Beto up front, bro. So man are supposed to rate you as a centre back, and you're defending against Beto, blood. Who the fuck is Beto, blood? Like, this is the reality. So when we're looking at football and we're comparing eras, yeah, we have to understand that every team had a good striker like 15 years ago. Like, every team. Like, the strikers at the shit teams now would be one of the best strikers in the league right now. And this is what it is. So, like, we have to understand when we're comparing eras, yeah, you have to look at their job description. Like, they don't have the same job description. That's the reality. Rio was a player that played in a more physical old school time, but he also had technical ability as well. This is why man rated him. Because he could do the ugly stuff, but then man would step out and drop the shoulder and walk into midfield. He was one of the first centre-backs in England doing it. Because in Italy, them man would step into midfield anyway, the Maldinis, the Nestas and that. But Rio was really the first one here, and Ledley King was doing it as well. So I can't lie, you can't really compare the eras, bro. You know what I mean? You can't compare them because defending back in the day used to be more individual, and now you defend as a team. So defenders back in the day actually had to be good at defending. This is why man say that Wan-Bissaka's an old school defender, because he defends 1v1. Do you know what I'm saying? He defends 1v1. You get me? And this is what it is. And I'm talking Premier League era. Man's talking about Alan Hansen and that. I hear what you're saying, but man's talking about Premier League. I ain't talking about that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to pretend I watch Alan Hansen, bro. I'm not that old. But, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones where defenders had to defend 1v1 back in the day. That's why we see the videos of Carragher getting cooked by Henry and stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? Like getting cooked. You don't really see that now in the modern game. Or when Zola sat down Carragher and that. You don't see the 1v1 matchups no more. You don't see it. It's my team versus your team. That's what it is. It's not my player versus your player. It's not that. So because of that, defenders in this era look way better. They look way better because they're not being asked to do nothing. They're not being asked to do nothing. That's why even like when we watch Arsenal, yeah, like you look at their fullbacks, Timber don't really get isolated. He's a good 1v1 player, but we don't see him get isolated very often. If we saw him get isolated more, we would know how good he actually is. And that's why the game against PSG will stand out to me, because he got absolutely cooked. Do you know what I mean? But that's because I don't see him defend 1v1 often. So now in my head, the only time I see him defend 1v1, he got cooked. So now I'm like, how good is he 1v1? I don't know. You see what I'm saying? And this is what it is. So it's a weird game. It's a weird game, bro. Like, man was watching defenders defend 1v1 every game. When we had Valencia at right back, he was defending 1v1 every game. Every game Valencia had to defend. And he was just barging man off the pitch. And then at the other end, it was 1v1. Winger versus fullback. 1v1. And that's how we used to judge players. And now we don't judge players on 1v1s because all the wingers cut back and just pass. So, like, you can't compare eras now. Like, it's not fair. Because back in the day, man had to do more. Way more. Your winger had to actually get back and defend and score goals. Like, Ryan Giggs was doing way more as a wide player than, say, like Mo Salah that's playing wide now that can just go missing for the whole game and then get a stat. Giggs was involved in everything. You know what I'm saying? So you can't compare the two players. Ryan Giggs was 10 times the footballer. That's poor, man. That's a waste. Brother, how many chances you going to get against Liverpool like that and you done that, Jimmy, man? Yeah, Giggs was up and down the pitch for 90 minutes. Assisting, scoring, doing everything. You know what I'm saying? In the modern era, Giggs wouldn't be a wing-back, bruv, because Giggs played central midfield for Manchester United. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Ryan Giggs, yeah, could play in the number 10. Ryan Giggs was technically so good. Like, he wouldn't be a wing-back in the modern era. Giggs would be probably be an inside forward now anyway. And score a shitload of goals. But Giggs definitely covered the same. He would have had the same heat map now as a modern wing back. Do you know what I'm saying? But if he was playing in the modern game, he wouldn't be playing in wing back. No chance. No chance. But yeah, the era comparison conversation is an interesting one. It's an interesting one, but I just think footballers were better before. And the reason why I know that I'm right is because it seems to be happening in every sport as well. Basketball fans are saying the same thing. They're saying the same thing. It's mad. And when I look at other sports like tennis and all these other sports, do you know what I mean? It's the same. Like, technically, the players were just better. There was less reliant on athleticism or more reliant on actual talent, innit? And this is what it is, man. It's just the evolution of sport. Or NFL, for sure. For sure. And you know what's mad? Like, I'm like, no, NBA does still have top players, but that's not the point I'm making. I'm talking about the skill level, yeah? The skill level of players. Like, even when you look at the point guard position, like, there's not really many pure point guards left in basketball now. That position disappeared like the number 10 position in football. It just disappeared. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't exist no more. Like, point guard used to be creators, yeah, and now there's not really many creators. You just got man shooting threes now and calling man point guards. Like, Steph ain't a point guard. Yeah, LaMelo's is old school, but people don't rate Melo like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't rate Melo like that. Exactly. Lonzo is a more pure one, but the Chris Pauls aren't there. You get me? The Rondos ain't there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, them man are just, it's different. Hallie, I don't know about that. You know them ones there. I don't know about that. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, like, man grew up watching fucking guys like fucking Ginobili and shit, bro. And it's just like, bro, man, they don't have players like that no more. Bruv, Ja ain't no point guard, man. Ja ain't no point guard. You know what I'm saying? Man said Ja's a point guard. Like, bro, this bro's trying to dunk on people's heads. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, even Luka passes like a point guard. And so does Jokic. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, Jokic is like a point guard center mutant thing. Like, you get me? But it's like, man need a smaller version of Jokic on the court that can move. You get me? Like, a proper playmaker that can move. That's why man have to rate. That's why I rate LeBron's playmaking, because he still playmakes. But in basketball, it's like everyone wants to shoot 3-pointers or they want to dunk. It's like the man don't really see enough passes in the game no more. Ice Trey's cold, but he don't get the respect, bro. Do you know what I mean? Ice Trey struggles to get in the All-Star game now. Do you see what I'm saying? Because they'll rather see man shoot threes, whereas I want to see people. I want to see passes. I want to see, do you know what I mean? Alley-oops off the backboard and shit like that. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see man dunking. Like, it's boring. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, like, dunking's boring to me, bro, unless the playmaking's lit. And 3-pointers are even more boring. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd enjoy basketball more if people couldn't just pull up and shoot from wherever they wanted. That's the truth. Imagine if we was watching football and man was scoring from the halfway line. Like, the game's gone. Like, man don't want to see that. Bro, imagine if man were banging shots from kickoff and scoring. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to see that. Nah, that would be horrible. Do you know what I mean? Imagine man just took kickoff, yeah, and man's banged the shot. It's 1-0. Yeah, nah, bro. I ain't trying to watch that. Horrible. It's horrible. Kyrie's one of my all-time favorites, bro. And this is what it is, so Like, it is what it is. But man don't want to see these man pulling up and shooting everywhere, bro. I think it cheapens the game of basketball, bro. I'll be honest. Like 1 point for a dunk. Do you know what I mean? And 2 point for the mid-range shots, blood. It'll be lit. You know what I'm saying? Man are talking about introducing 4-pointers and that from shooting from further. Who the fuck wants to see that? Do you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck wants to see that? I can't lie. Man pulling up shooting from the logo, 4 points and that. Nah, kill me now. Kill me now. 4-point shots and that. Yeah, bro. It's like a video game. So yeah, I'm not on that, guys. I'll be honest. I'm not on it. Man said 1 point dunk is crazy. This ain't the hood. But bro, why should you get the same points for a dunk that you get for like a mid-range floater? Like, you shouldn't get the same amount of points because one's more difficult than the other. That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Because why are you gonna shoot mid-range shots here if you can get right to the basket? Then you just get bully boys just bouncing into people like Giannis and then dunking. Like, man don't want to see that. Man don't want to see someone backing up, yeah? You get me? For like fucking 10 minutes and then turning around and dunking on someone because he's 7 foot. Bro, a poster ain't harder than a mid-range, blood, or else people would be you'd see more mid-range shots. The mid-range shots are difficult. When man are doing mid-range fadeaway shots here, like fucking DeRozan and that, do you know what I mean? Or man is just posting man all the way to the rim, like what Shaq was doing, and then breaking the glass. Come on, bro. What am I doing? Fuck me, bro. Shaq be posting man up, yeah, from the edge of the key all the way under the fucking rim, and then dunking on man, and then dancing in their face. I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, basketball's not football. Now you're trying to man's trying to create. Man said a free kick and a penalty, but bro, you don't really get free kicks in the box, and also a free kick's got a wall in front of it. So what are we talking about? Like, man have to use your brain when you're doing comparisons, because a free kick with no wall in the box, yeah, I'm scoring that. You know, like that. Like, what are we doing? And free kicks in the box in football are indirect. So if they started giving direct free kicks in the penalty area with no wall, it doesn't matter where it is, I'm wrapping it. It doesn't need to be in the middle. I'm wrapping it. You get me? So the game is the game. The game is the game, bro. More times if you're dunking and you've got the run on someone, the advantage is with you when you're going downhill, bro. Because them man can't get up with you more times anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not the same comparison. Like, man don't want to see man backing people into the key and then turning and just dunking on their head. It's boring, bro. Like, how can you get 2 points for that? And then man's doing a fucking fadeaway mid-range jumper, yeah? And then man skids off the court and I get 2 points for that. And this guy's just sticking his bum out, blood. Like, this is crazy. Do you know what I mean? This is crazy. You got the big guy sticking his bum out, getting 2 points for that. That's not serious. but this is what man are doing, though. I'll be real. Because, bro, listen, I love Giannis, yeah, but, bro, if it was 1 point for a dunk, do you know what I'm saying? The whole run and dunk thing would have been a myth. It would have been a myth. Obviously, Giannis has a jump shot now, finally, but he didn't have one at the beginning. You know what I mean? So, the run and dunk thing that Giannis was doing, and then I'm seeing James Harden, you get me, doing the mad thing. And, bro, James ain't got no rings, blood. You get me? So, nah, the game is the game. Man said it seems easy in the NBA, but in most levels of basketball, you aren't seeing 5+ dunks in a game. That's also true. But remember, the NBA is actually the best of the best. Whereas the Premier League ain't the best of the best, innit? And that's the difference between football and basketball. When you see man in the NBA, yeah, they're actually cold, innit? You know them, one. And then there's bare man in the Prem. It's like, you put them in League One, they'll struggle. They would actually struggle. There's no man in the NBA that's struggling in some idiot basketball league. They're not struggling. They'll be the best player there by far. Man said +3 here, but +10 when drawing versus Newcastle. I hear it. Bro, it's the game, bro. It's the game, I'll be honest. Like, we know what time it is already. I said it already. Yeah? Sky gave Liverpool an advert when they won the league, bro. You know them ones. Where's all our adverts? We didn't get no adverts. I see Man United win the league so many times. You never got an advert. You know what I mean? Like, the game is the game. We know what it is. We know what it is. But man will turn around and say that man hate them. It's not the case, bro. I can't lie. It's not the case, people. But yeah, that was dead food. I can't lie, bro. Liverpool gonna see this game out. You know what I'm saying? And the game management, another one. Another one. I've been watching the sprints. I have been. You know what I'm saying? I've been keeping up with my people, them doing what they're supposed to do. Shout out Noah as well, blood. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's peak. You see, this is what happens when you talk too soon. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you talk too soon. It's a mad thing. You know what I'm saying? So, the game is the game. The game is the game. Noah was talking extra spicy, fam. So, yeah, the game is the game, people. Yeah, the American light skin girl, I can't remember her name. That mashed up the record. Man said, you seen what Romans who? Oh no, that's not for me. Yeah, she looks crazy. I can't lie. But no, doing their thing still. Doing their thing, bruv. But nah, man. The thing, I love track, but the thing is, yeah, with athletics, that's the only thing I watch, innit? That's the only thing I watch. That's why I don't really, the Olympics, I don't care for it too much, because I only really watch track. I don't really watch nothing else. Like, even the football in the Olympics is kind of dead, like, so it's like, it's just one of those things, innit? But yeah, Liverpool done their thing. They done their thing, bro. Like, this is what it's gonna be this season again. 5 out of 5. No one can't really chat to them. You know what I'm saying? 5 out of 5. Scored when they needed to score. Won when they needed to win. Do you know what I mean? And that's it. Winners win, bro. And at the moment, bro, they're winners. And they just be winning, bro. So, yeah, man. Beautiful little 3 minutes of added time. Ignoring the substitutions. You know what I mean? But when they needed 10 minutes against Newcastle, they got their 10 minutes. And people are going to say that man are hating. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. It's a bit convenient. Playing against 10 men needed some extra time. Got the extra time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, this is it. So, bro, call me salty or not, but, bro, if this is the best team in the league and this is the best football that we have to look forward to, then, bro, we're living in sad times, people. Because that, for the most part, was shit. I'll be honest. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Man, talking about basketball and that. So, it is what it is. I'm a hater. I'm a hater. It's still shit, though. You know what I mean? The game is the game. The game is the game. 3 minutes of added time, you know. Trust me, man waking up here now and realizing the game's over. I'm watching the United game next. I'm watching the United game next. I'm gonna redirect to my brother's watch along as well, because he's doing the Spurs game. I think Spurs playing Brighton or something. I don't know who they're playing. Yeah, man said Dewsbury Hall got booked for taking a free kick too quickly. Bro, anything's possible when you're playing against Liverpool, bro. Anything's possible. You know them way there. This is what it is. Them man got the refs in their pockets. Them man got David Coote under some allegations now. Now he might be going to jail. You know them ones. And all he did was cuss Jurgen Klopp, bro, and his whole life fell apart. You know what I'm saying, bro? I can't lie. Liverpool done a deal with the devil. This is just what it is, bro. Them man done a deal with the devil, fam. It's very clear. Now, we know what time it is, bro. Them man are moving like the Masons, fam. I'm not watching the Tottenham game. My brother is, so I'm gonna redirect to my brother's watch along. For that, do you know what I mean? Like Liverpool mash up David Coote's whole life just because he cussed off Jurgen Klopp, bro, and then Veneers, blood, you know, like that. So that's what I'm saying. Liverpool, they're banging Judge, bro. It's obvious them man are banging Judge, bro. So it is what it is, bro. Free Coote and that. Do you know what I'm saying? The game is the game. But now, hey, big up. You lot drop a rants raid in my brother's stream, innit? He's gonna be doing the Brighton Tottenham game, people. And yeah, man, we'll be back for